Greetings, Belgian in time and space! It's your host, TheAmariaShadow, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to some more of Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. It's been a while since I last played this game, since I haven't really been focused on working on my relic weapon due to the fact that it ended up going the more convoluted route of upgrading the weaponry, and unlike how it went in Endwalker, where it was more simplistic, where you just only have to pay tombstones to get all your upgrade stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. So, we are back once again. Patch 7.3.5 is live, which means there is more Hildibrand quests to go through. There's only two, so this will probably be a very short live stream. But there's also the whole Monster Hunter Wilds event that's going on right now in the game that you could actually tackle. I'm not too crazy over it, but I'll probably do it. I don't know if if it's going to be today or tomorrow or whenever, but I wanted to go ahead and tackle the Hildibrand stuff and get it out of the way. That way I could go back and focus more on Digimon. So without further ado, let's get started on our way to today's adventure and see what's in store for us. Allons-y! We're here with Inspector Hildibrand, and the quest is called A Vandal in the Wild. Hildibrand's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't yummy, then keep yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say that is the cue for us to land our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a... Oh, wow, that's a name. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it, a real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If a wolf man were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside this city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have in mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Myman's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger and bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Maimon? Does that not remind you of our friend Wyman? It does. Do you suppose we'll get to meet a Yormond, too? Oh, no. Don't tell me it's actually Wyman. Oh, Wyman. How funny. Is it? Oh my god, it is. It really is Wyman! Ain't often I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright. Now, can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary kakuloa near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaloni. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Kakuloas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's a vandal. I've wagered my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Maimon. Hello, Benom. 'Tis truly uncanny indeed. The resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wyman, and information is his stock of trade, and, well... not only do we have similar faces and names, we're in the same business. And besides, well, bugging me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardy Boyle and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright, didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you laugh. Something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. Oh. Oh. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. I wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down his drinks. Uh-oh. What's going on? Inspector, you're all glowy tingly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects could linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel healer than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Ah! What the fuck? He hates bugs? Bro! I must say, Detective, I have experienced your heart and self to suffer from a fear of insects. It's such adorable ones, too. They're not just any insect, they're oglops. Bring us a definite disease. Get a hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight. You fool! You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all! Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. think you can boil this to the good detective's liking? Ah! What's happening here? What's happening? He loves his hard-boiled, so... Let's say 12 minutes. He loves his hard-boiled, so it would be 12 minutes, right? 20 minutes feels like it'd be way too long. This isn't another trick, is it? Huh, I'll chance it. Is it? The texture of the oak, firm and assured, not untested but not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're a man that knows the score, Yami. I'm glad to have you at my back. Yes! I got it right! Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Yami. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear sisters. Come, let us continue on. Give me a second. Delicious. Wait a minute. Where is he? Where's the little gremlin? He's not here. Or is he? Yeah, nope, he's not here. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some time getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there? Chesnet's way. Nope. As good a place as any. Come on, let's go. old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to this. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Cerulean's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider. Mark my words. Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? As a matter of fact, there's been a spat of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information is welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. Oh my god! Oh, hello there, Yami. I could use a little help. I see, Nashu. Have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt? Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right, she's the one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the upteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard! Exploding medicine? Ha! Let's all take a deep breath now. Now you get so hot and bothered, we could talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am empathetically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if you shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're going to need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry, your little head. It ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardybull's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes, he'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs, smothered in tomato sauce, did you? A soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I can learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? Huh, you've got moxie, doll face. Just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lighting. That's impressive in its own way. Never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Damn! KO! Piss out the old law. As long as you win, it don't matter how. Don't you dare! The Matrix! Yo! He's out cold! Who the hell are you?
What's going on here?
Oh, hey, it's the sheriff. That's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs, and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say, it does look like a bomb. An understandable, if unfortunate, misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Run! They're all gone! They're all gone! You're on your own, man! You're on your own! Goodbye! You're on your own! That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man, as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she's a vandal, we're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, that they are. Bruh! See you! I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. That's him right there. You alright, man? Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction, when it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I used to describe a bond-toting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers? It's... You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yep, nope, I'm not gonna try saying these names! Yeah, that's what I meant. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Oh no. Ready? Then lead the way. Ooh, hang on. I saw it, alright. A wolf-like fiend I've never seen before. He made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. It seemed our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for his food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it's likely keep close to sediments for its meals. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me as if it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it. This creature is a minion of Endless Wolfman. You and your soft-boiled guesses. I heard about strange squealing critters untrue for you, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Wolf-like fiend, I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's, nope, territory, but I go there to gather cactus, and the past 2 times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. I'm not going to try and pronounce these words! Give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed. A fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. It doesn't seem to be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. Barmet? Oh no! 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 Hildibrand! Get away from this thing! My, what a winsome creature you are. Get away from it! Get away from it, man! What? Really? Liquor bottle. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. Sack of produce. The sack is laden with vegetables, like those which the fugitive took from the town. Oh, right there. Piece of paper. Rude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper. An envelope loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you. The envelope scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper. It appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Party Boy will want to take stock of your discoveries. Found this empty little liquor bottle. What about you? Good work, Yami. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from the town. As for the piece of paper... These are diary entries, alright. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reached the barn of rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wanted me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of cerulean for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So it's just we suspected, like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Kakaloa is working for that researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps... he's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's to life, so I ask you to refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. If push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there was ever a time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now, killed by the Crime King because of me, because I was too soft. The Crime King is descended from a line of mages. Carmelin's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant, but he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-baked milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't left in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. Such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandal Sphere, but what is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? But first things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes again. You know where to find them? You Satui, right? Right then, let's head over there. I think that the detective has suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. Just be your usual gentlemanly self. You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Is it inside the building? Yeah, it's inside the building. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free. She's eating. This taco is amazing. Ah, it's you lot. What is it? I'll be damned. A moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target. I'm about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. And we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, it will be best that she remain here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The vandal never used to announce his targets. This feels reeks like a rotten egg. Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that feed destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentlewoman, I suggest you surrender. Detective! Over there, a team in distress! What? What? Of all the times to be out of charge! Did he just smirk? That's adorable! You give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. You're filled to the brim with cerulean. Enough to blow us all sky high. Bro, you're setting yourself on fire. There's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire! The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train! Oh no, he's coming back. He's coming back. I fear he is disinclined to stop. They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it, if only I could use my gun. Bug. What's happening here? Move, Inspector, move! Brother, what? A Manderville man and his electrifying handstand! Well, he's no longer on fire! You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. You don't know anything either. I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. The researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe at their care and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. If this fiend was behind the destruction, we're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Is that so? Understood, he'll be treated with due dignity. You're still soft, hardy-boiled, as you always were. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnelian! The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to Hisatoi for now. We have to set your friend free, after all. My men can clean up things here. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been. Oh yes, the hors d'oeuvres are quite tasty. Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Shisanezui. What? It appears the thieves struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was the true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Carnelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest till justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sounds of it? So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go traipsing about in other jurisdictions, so I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find thee and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh? Meanwhile, in Shaloni. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kaliloka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. fugitives have served me well indeed. And you me. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom shot, short barrel. Being made of electrodes, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. Double action trigger means she's as fast as you are. The ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs help keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge of her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to damn, he's still talking about it! Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. And with that, that brings today's episode to a close. I will be returning back to Digimon Story Time Stranger tomorrow. So thank y'all for watching, and as always, your host, TheAmariaShadow, saying along Z, and I'll see you for the next adventure. Goodbye, everyone!